So the album we're talking about is 90125 by Yes. So this is a 1983 album from the progressive rock band. So this is an interesting one because they were sort of almost split up, or pretty much were, and they had recorded the album Drama in 1980. The vocalist Trevor Horn had replaced John Anderson for that album. Several members went off and split off to do other things with a guitarist called Trevor Rabin, and they formed a band called Cinema. Eventually it all kind of came full circle where they then hired John Anderson, who is the original or first founding member vocalist of Yes, and then basically kind of brought back all of the original members to a degree, so that you sort of had this revival of Yes, but with a completely new approach. And Trevor Horn, who was vocalist for one album, for the Drama album previously, then came on as a producer for this one. It's a very, very weird combination of things, and it's surprising that it sort of worked so well together. It's definitely got more of a pop sensibility than previous stuff. Probably the poppiest track on here is the one everyone knows, Owner of a Lonely Heart, which, is by far and away Yes's biggest song. Obviously they're a prog rock band. It's never going to be a complete whirlwind and kind of, take the world by storm, but it did do pretty well. Got to number 16 in the UK charts, number 5 on the US Billboard charts, and Owner of a Lonely Heart was actually a number 1 in the US, and their only number 1 song in the US as well. The big songs on here as well, outside of that, were Leave It and It Can Happen. They were the sort of other 2 singles, and Leave It is excellent as well. If you've not delved into the band, Leave It is a great song to check out. It's got some amazing vocal harmonies, and that's a super rich sounding track. My personal favourite, Hearts, which is the final song on the album. What an epic song, and again a really phenomenal solo on this one. It's there's so many sort of peaks and valleys in the song, really varied and quite linear in a good way, in that it's not revisiting things too often. You kind of just keep getting new stuff, and it feels like the sort of truest progressive rock song on the album, at least in my opinion. Yeah, if you haven't heard it, how? And if you haven't got a copy, just grab one,